So I have just been given the greatest gift of all time. Around the end of last year, I found some footage of Dragon Ball in the Unreal Engine. It had amazing graphics, a beautiful open world, and from those two features alone, I was hooked. Keeping in mind the version I was looking at didn't really have any gameplay elements to it, but since then I've been keeping an eye out for any Unreal Dragon Ball projects, and today, a guy by the name of Emude, who I would say is leading the charge in Unreal Dragon Ball development, he reached out to me and gave me an early demo of his own DBZ game. As you can see here, we have 4 guys to choose from: Vegeta, Goku Super Saiyan 4, God Goku, Broly. However, since this is a demo, the only guy I can choose is SS4 Goku. But I mean, just look at this, made by a single man. If you're watching this and thinking that this is something that you'd be interested in, I'll make sure to leave a link to the guy who made this. On his channel you will get to see the full version of the game. What you're seeing now is only a demo, and trust me, there is so much more to this that just blows my mind. Unlike the Goku running simulator, this actually has some form of gameplay elements to it. Even in the demo, you're seeing me charge up, flying around at super speeds, and even firing out Kamehameha waves, and it was just really fun to play. In the actual release, there's supposed to be some form of story mode with legit customization, and I don't know, it honestly feels like the best things to come out of the Dragon Ball franchise recently are from the community itself. And before anyone just kills me, I'm not talking about Super or the manga, I'm talking about everything else. Dragon Ball fans have got to be some of the most passionate people out there, and it shows with stuff like this. Here's where you can tell this is fan-made. We even have a Super Saiyan 5. I want to compare what you're seeing on screen now to previous Dragon Ball games that we've played in the past. For example, let's compare Unreal Dragon Ball to Xenoverse. And I know technically that's not a fair comparison because Xenoverse had a much larger team working on it with a much longer development cycle, but Xenoverse was based off of Dragon Ball Online, which I believe was a fan-made MMO that got shut down a while ago. And I'm curious, am I the only one that thinks a Dragon Ball game like this, like what you're seeing on screen now, could easily be better than something like Xenoverse if it actually had a legitimate development cycle and with the team behind it? Because let's be honest, Dragon Ball Xenoverse was a fun game to play, and Dragon Ball in the Unreal Engine, now that I've actually had hands-on time with the game, I gotta say, it has huge potential. I mean, add in a few RPG elements like leveling up your character all the way to Super Saiyan 5 or Super Saiyan God, or maybe you could choose whether you wanted to go down the path of regular melee attacks or full-on energy waves. Let's say you start on the world with a battle power of 3 and have the potential to go all the way up to something like 40 million. Being able to see your in-game character develop to be the strongest he can become should be the main focus of a game like this. For me, there is 3 golden rules that would make the perfect DBZ game. Number 1 is a massive character roster similar to that of Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Imagine playing as Cell, Frieza, or even a Great Ape in the Unreal Engine. Here's how it should work. You start with a single character, let's just say Goku, but as you progress through the game, more and more characters, locations, and abilities will be available to you. Number 2 is pretty much what I was talking about earlier with the character leveling system, but number 3 is what you're seeing on screen now, an open world. Similar to how Budokai 3 and Tenkaichi 2 used their hub, it was pretty much a map of the earth where you could fly around to get where you needed to be, but with Unreal Dragon Ball it has been taken to the next level. Again, the version I got my hands on only had one map, but if you go to this guy's channel you will see maps like Planet Namek, Roshi's Place, and I'm guessing that there's going to be more to come. And then there's always multiplayer. Would this type of gameplay even work in multiplayer? I mean, if one guy could make the base game, imagine what he could do with an entire team behind him. Honestly, the foundation has already been set. The only thing stopping this from completely taking off is that the people who take time to make this kind of stuff usually do it for free in their spare time. And as sick as this is, we don't even know if a demand for a game like this will be there. Anyway, I am interested to see where this project goes. Let me know if you would even be interested in something like this if it were to be fully developed. It would obviously have to be different from all the other Dragon Ball games that we've gotten in the past, but I honestly do think that would be for the best. I want to thank you all for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next Dragon Ball Z video.